How's it going, guys? Today we are going to be working on a Tomahawk handle here. I got the handle and I also have the head. This was given to me by a friend to put on the handle, so we're going to work on that today. It is unbelievably gorgeous outside today, so let's get to work on this thing and hopefully get it finished up today while it's nice out. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do here so I can mark on this project here is I'm going to totally destroy this pencil and turn it into more of a carpenter style pencil here. So we get some more exposed lead here. Oh, I hear sandhill cranes, they're coming back. It's feels like it's a little early in the year for all these birds and everything, but okay. So here we go. We're going to take the inside of this head and just kind of color it with pencil so we can get a feeling for where it's rubbing the worst on the wood, and then we're going to shave away those areas on the wood so we can get it up the handle further. Now the trick with these Tomahawk handles is you really aren't supposed to wedge them or do a whole lot to them, so let me go grab a hammer here and we'll continue on with this. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're going to go ahead and just drop the handle into the head. You see how it kind of stops right there. You're not supposed to wedge these or epoxy them really. You're supposed to be able to just get them up there and then it just naturally won't go any further and holds. It does loosen up with time, so what we're going to do with this, make sure we're centered in the head and then just give it a whack or two so you can get the pencil marking in there. You can see now it's really good and tight, it won't come off. Then we go ahead and take her the other way here and pop her back out. That, and then see in here our pencil mark areas, and those are the areas we're going to go ahead and file off so we can get it to slide up even further. Okay, now we're back here. We got our marks. Sun's out, so it's kind of hard to see probably on the wood, but you see that black area, that's where the pencil's rubbed. Now you're going to take a file or rasp or something. This right here is I think the most valuable tool when it comes to handle replacement or just really woodworking of any kind, and that is a 4-in-hand rasp. It gives you smooth, rough on the curve, and then also smooth and rough on the flat. This is really handy. I use it whenever I redo axe handles or anything like that. So what we're going to do here is we're just going to shave away a little bit, and then we're just going to keep fitting it and testing it just like you would a regular axe handle. And just like that, we've gone with the grain, still fairly smooth like the original handle. Then we're going to go ahead and pop it in the Tomahawk head again. See, we can slip it up there further now with ease. So now we're going to just keep working on getting it up as high as we can go, so this wood here fills in the gap around the head there that you can kind of see. Now based on the way this head is looking, it'll probably slide all the way up to here, and you don't want to cut your Tomahawk stuff off. You want to leave a little bit sticking out the top. That way when it comes loose over time with the use of throwing and everything that you're using it for, you'll be able to pop it back off and use some of the different techniques there are to tighten it back up. So let's carry on with doing this. So used to doing axe handles, I'm going to hold it that way. Alright, so getting closer there. So now, yep. And then here we are again, just back to our filing with our 4 in hand. Alright, so we've got some more of it sanded off here, and let's go ahead and see, ouch, whew, pinched myself there, how much further up here we can go. And from time to time you're going to have to go ahead and take it and redo that pencil in there because it does rub off, and this just gives you a fairly good indicator of where your tight spots are. I don't do this with all of my axe stuff. This is more of a technique that I've seen people do with Tomahawk handles, but I'm sure there's a use for it in the axe handles. It does give you a good indication of rub points and things like that. Always you want to make sure your handle is centered in the way it's supposed to be inside of the head here. You can also go ahead and mark where the top of the head is here, just to give you a rough idea of how much more material you need to move. And then go ahead and just pop her back out again off the head. You see, we've got our top of our head was here originally. It's kind of hard to see, but there's a mark there. And then now we're moving up to here, so we're getting up a little bit further. And then here's our tighter areas in here. Be nice to get the head up to about here to settle in. So I'm going to keep working on this, and we'll check back in with you in a little bit. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and slip her in here. Well, still a little bit tight there. Go ahead and remove a little bit more material. Give her another tap here. Yeah, we're getting there. Alright, let's go ahead and pop her out again one more time. There we go. And once again, we got our little spot right there, so we're just going to remove this a little bit more. Alright, let's test her out again here. So I'm going to go ahead and pop this in here a little bit more with the hammer. I think we could leave it just like that. I think I'm going to try and go a little bit more here because we do still have a little bit rubbing, but we're getting pretty close to the end here. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and get some sandpaper here and just kind of really smooth this up real quick, because I think this is going to be the final towel onto the handle here, and I want to make sure this is smoother, so when I give this to the person, then I'll get splinters in the hands from it. Alright, and just like that, I am back from the sandpaper. Let's go ahead here and get this thing hopefully mounted up here for the last time. Slide it up there. And let's give it a tap with the hammer. Alright guys, I think we are going to call that good. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you found it helpful. If you did, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Smash that like button 2023 style if you're into that sort of thing. And if you're new here, please consider clicking subscribe. We try and make a new video every week. As always, stay safe, and we'll catch you on the next video.